gonna show you my outfit for today. Hold on. Same thing as for always. Black shirts, black pants, black jacket. So I completely started my day without saying hello. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're having a great start to the day. Great afternoon, evening, late night hike, whenever you're watching this. If you're like me, who consumes YouTube content constantly, then I'm a late night hike person, or I'm watching simultaneously as I work. It's pretty distracting. But also inspiring, you know? How do you feel about the hair? I've got to get a trim, but I feel like it's time to go, yeah? I'm thinking we're gonna go short, like New York short. Remember, go back. Years, 2012, 11. 11 was a good year, super short. Tell me what you think. I'll insert a picture, I guess. I have to take care of some responsibilities. You're probably wondering, Christina, what's going on in your world? What's happening? Well, girl, let me tell you, so many things. I literally probably have so many updates that I can't even like break them down. Perhaps that's a chat vid. A lot of things are different since I last posted a video. When I was posting content, I had a manager at the time. And so it was really easy to commit because I had someone holding me accountable. And then Jigsaw popped off. And I threw all of my energy into that, and I still do. But what I realized was I was putting all this energy into something I love that feeds others, which is great. Don't get me wrong, so good. And it still feeds my soul. Every day I wake up and I'm able to read these emails and feel inspired just by them doing amazing things for themselves. But I noticed that I was losing my own creativity and putting my energy into others. And I still think that's something that I personally love, but I needed to find another creative outlet. And a couple people in my life were like, why did you like RIP Profresh? And I think in my heart I wasn't ready, but I just felt like, what is she even doing? And I reconnected with her over the past few weeks, meaning me. I reconnected with myself and my creativity. And I just realized like, I need to create content because I love it, and because I miss it, and because it's my creative expression. And that's why I started the blog. I just realized like, way back when I had old blogs, like, if you can find it, Fashion Tablet, Define Me, all these blogs where I was like, I want to share my life. I feel like I want to connect with people. And I remember being obsessed with AOL chat rooms and having conversations with people I didn't even know. And back then, we weren't really scared of the internet. Well, I wasn't. Definitely parents were. But I thought it was the coolest thing to get on and chat with people all over the world. And I just thought it was cool. I thought it was so cool. And to be able to relate to people that I never had met. And then that kind of played the role when starting the blog and connecting with people who at the time were about vintage fashion and fashion in general. And my closest friends, although fashionable, weren't really into it the way I was. And so it was really cool to be able to connect. Long story short, I remember just creating to create and express myself, even if it was crap. And I miss it. I'm excited about the potential to create again. And why I'm daily vlogging is I realized, so it's a two-parter, but one of the reasons why daily vlogging was really important to me was 2017 was a huge year for me. It was very rocky, but a lot of things happened. My business blew up. So many things happened in that time frame. And I just remember being like, what happened? And I hadn't like written in my journal. I hadn't documented anything. And in fact, I still haven't done like a year in review on the Jigsaw website. So I have 12 months of incredible moments for myself. And I can't recall. I mean, I can recall, but I want to remember like the feeling that I felt when the first person signed up, or when track began, or when my team and I were brainstorming on how we would go on tour, and all these things. I wish I had documented it. And so daily vlogging for me is a way to remember the things that are happening in my life. But I also feel like I watch a lot of content, primarily as noise, but also for inspiration, just to see how people live their daily lives. I think it's so fascinating. But what I'm not finding is what I'm searching for. That's literally like my MO. Couldn't find a solution for an all-women's space? Great, I'll create it. I'm always trying to solve my own problems. And so, you know, I'm looking for this content that doesn't really exist in maybe the way that I want to see it. And what I'm looking for is, I want to be in someone else's shoes as they start a business or they continue to build on a business. I think that we talk about it from a scripted perspective, like we give you review, we give you notes, we let you know our learnings, we give you highlights, and that's great. But I feel like I did this thing last year where I unfollowed everybody but my family and my closest friends, like my best friends from high school. And I did it because I was waking up every single day and literally looking at other people's lives and finding myself feeling bitter or feeling angry or feeling sad or feeling envious. You know, and especially as like my relationship dissolved, the amount of envy I held was just disturbing, and I felt, I don't want to start my day like that. So I removed all of it. Even I unfollowed people that I really love and care about. But I found that I was envious of them, which is so sad for me as someone who holds these friendships really dear. To not be able to follow their lives. But I would see all these awesome things they were doing and being so sad that that wasn't me. And that's not my personality. I'm very much like, you know, my life is pretty solid, you know, like I'm doing all these things, blah, blah, blah. And I was comparing their world to mine and not even acknowledging my own accomplishments. And that was sad. So I unfollowed everyone. And I forgot my point on this, but I guess what I'm saying is I really wanted to be able to create an open door for people to watch how hard and how exciting and how rewarding and how scary it is to create a business, and the things that happen and the things you can't prevent and the learnings. And I wish I could watch it real time, and I'm sure there's a reason why people don't do it. You don't want to expose yourself and maybe some incompetence or shortcomings and all of that. But that's where my point was. I wish that I could see how hard it is to, before you got to this big event or this big moment for you, like what happened? How did you get there? How did it come together? You know, I'm watching other people's lives and things happening for them, and I'm just wondering how. and wondering, you know, is it independent? Do they have a team? You know, and I remember I looked around and I had 5 people on a team, and my company is small. I don't need 5 people. I had great human beings that really supported the company and supported me individually, but I didn't need to have all these people around. And I think that that was a wake-up call for me, that I was comparing other people's successes and level of success, and I thought, well, then that's what I need as well. And that put me in an extreme, it caused a lot of mistakes, me doing the comparison. So now removing that distraction, I decided to do this where I would share with you everything that's happening in my life as I grow Jigsaw. And also as I, you know, kind of rebrand or refocus Profresh. It sounds really silly to talk about myself in third person, but it's a persona that was genuinely me, and I really had a lot of fun, and I was so much more confident. And it's funny, I actually looked back on when I stopped creating content and then going back to like old journal entries after that happened, and my confidence level just plummeted. Literally. I didn't think that I was pretty. I didn't think that I was smart. I didn't think that I was competent. I didn't think that I was capable. I didn't think I deserved it. Like, whoa, you know? A lot of conversations in the therapist's office. It was just a lot. It was a lot. And I feel like I want to share this journey with you of Profresh and Jigsaw and the worlds coming together, and how impactful that is for me as an individual, but also how exciting it will be to show you my mistakes, show you my successes, and for me to look back on it in a few years' time, but like, that was cool. So yeah, I'm excited. This isn't going to be perfect. How I'm filming this isn't great. Oh, see, I'm doing what I teach people in track. I'm prefacing. No, this is going to be great. Despite how this looks, or if it's not perfect, or if it's not how daily vloggers do it, or if it's not the current trend, or whatever. I just know I'm excited to share with you my journey of starting to, I'm excited to share this journey of Jigsaw and Profresh and the worlds colliding, and, you know, and how it works. And maybe it doesn't. And that will be cool. I think there's so many people who never talk about like the ends of companies or ideas or passions or projects or storylines or any of that. We kind of just dissolve it and put it on social that it ended. I remember when this space opened up downtown a few years ago, I'm thinking, that's so cool, cool space, blah, blah, blah. And then one day they just shuttered their doors. No explanation. I'm sure there is now. I haven't really looked, but, and I did think, well, maybe it's the prices of you know, being a tenant in this building. But I remember being real bummed that they closed, because as some of you know, Jigsaw is meant to be physical. And we had our concept space at the Row, and which is downtown, and it would be so sad to know that one day I might just have to shutter. And I would hate not to be able to share that story with you, or you come along on that journey. And you know what? There might be a reason why people don't share, right? They're totally, there's gotta be, right? Like, I don't know why, but I want to share. So I'm excited, and I hope that you're excited, and I hope that you're interested, and I hope that it's something that you could be excited about too. And I hope that we can learn from each other. So many of you are starting your own or already beyond successful. It made me realize that people in my network have already made it, are already killing it, like killing it. But I don't have this inner circle where they're a couple steps ahead, right? And that's something that I want to change. And so I want to be able to create this like open door of maybe I'm a few steps ahead of you or you're a few steps ahead of me. And the amount of learning that can happen when we open up and we discuss and we talk about the things that help us, defeat us, crush us, make us excited, how to create a team, for crying out loud. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. I'm pretty stoked on it, just simply because I love to create. I do. And I'm doing everything that I can to keep my creativity alive. And that's really important to me this year. It's been on my mind for a long time. And I think I let my fear control my creativity, or control me from not accessing my creativity, or saying that I was too less than to pursue. The amount of times I put myself down in front of others, saying that like I'm better for behind the scenes, I'm better at building for others, I'm better at, when I don't necessarily think that that's true. I might be good at it, but I think that I have the capability to shine as well. I just have to accept that, whatever it means. So it's a journey, yeah? And I'm excited to share it. So hopefully you're excited to share it too. Going for a walk and then heading to an important meeting, and then we'll see. Could be good things. When I have children, if I ever have children, or if I just am a really cool aunt, I hope that I can teach my children that work experience is so vital to life experience. And I'm talking like young work experience, like getting a job at 15 and hustling your butt off to pay for the things that matter to you at 15. Honestly, like I feel so adamant that having work experience is a game changer for so many people. I know it has been for me. I couldn't imagine if I never worked until like later in life. I don't know. So much to analyze, you know? That's me, just one big analytical lady. Oh boy. Well, after this, well, right now, I'm driving. But when I get back, I'm gonna make me some breakfast, and then I'm gonna, you know, go see an apartment. You guys want to come with? Cool. What, baby? What? I want to be on camera, I guess. All right, well, I guess there's that. So defeated, guys. They're coming, my landlord's amazing human beings. They're showing my apartment to people, and I want to stay here. I just looked at a bunch of apartments, and they're all like so not good for the price. Like, I can't even deal. I'm like, how do I stay here? How do I make this happen? I'm just trying to like figure it out, work it out. I don't know. But like, this apartment is such a good apartment. I can't even describe to you. And I'm so bummed to have to leave. All right.
It is time for me to hit the hay. Anyway, I'm hitting the hay. Vlog is uploading. It'll be fresh in that sub box 7 a.m. give or take. And yeah, I'm hitting sleep. I'm hitting the bed, hitting the hay, resting my bed. I'm gonna stop talking. Also, I've only had one earring in. Just one. That's cool. All right. Go out. Go get coffee on your lunch break and go connect with someone in real life. Because at the end of the day, that's all we got. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I won't see you later. I'll see you tomorrow because I do daily vlogs. Do daily vlogs. They're not entertaining, but you might be watching them. I'll insert this rap that I did earlier today. I'm pretty good. So, bye. I don't even know why I'm so hyper. And I probably should vlog this instead of IG storying it. Okay, I'm gonna go eat a bagel. I'm out of cream cheese, so I can't have a bagel, but I'm gonna have a chili cheese potato.